Your fear is keeping you stagnant in your current reality instead of in the dream life that you should be living. And yes, sometimes fear can be an incredible thing because it keeps you safe. But when that fear is actually just cringe is a very powerful word here. That is an indication that it's exactly what you should be doing. It's exactly what you should be focusing on. And whether that cringe is external of you, so let's say somebody did something and that makes you cringe inside, or it's cringe that is coming from within you, so it's like, oh, I can't do that because that's cringy, they're actually both connected. You, as the empathetic human being that you are, put yourself in the shoes of that other person and think, if I myself did that, it would be so cringe, instead of maybe seeing that and being very excited about it. Ultimately, your cringe is keeping you stuck because it's exactly what the universe is pointing you towards. And if there's something that makes you physically recoil in your skin, then that's exactly what you should be doing. I don't know how many ways I can tell you, but by following your cringe, you're actually following your light. Because it does not matter what other people think. What matters is what you think. It does not matter if the other people are going to make fun of you, bring you down. What matters is that you make yourself proud. And the way to make yourself proud is by doing the cringy thing. And you want to know what? People also notice that. They notice just how difficult it is to put yourself out there. And if you do that, you are going to benefit. Nothing is free in this life. And so when you pay something forward, and when I say pay, I mean put things out there that maybe you don't need to do, you are going to get something huge in return, even if it's just pride in yourself, satisfaction that, wow, life is truly a game and I am the player. I'm the main character of this game and I get to control what I do. And do I just want to live in this stagnant reality that I'm high key unsatisfied in? Or do I want to step outside of my comfort zone, do things that maybe scare me a little bit so that I can then expand? I'll tell you a story. Yesterday, I've been kind of adopting this idea that if it's cringe, I should be doing it. And yesterday I was teaching a yoga class, and I have certain days where I'm really proud of the class that I taught and I can just feel the energy of the room and believe this was a great class. And then there are other classes where I think I'm not as proud of this one. And I can't pinpoint what exactly it was yesterday. It probably was not so much the energy of the room, maybe the energy within myself. I was feeling a little bit anxious all day. And at the end of class, I was doing sound healing. And usually in sound healing, I use a water stick and I bang a drum and I play the sound bowls and the gong, the basics, right? Like the basic things with when you think of yoga and sound healing. Occasionally I will sing. Occasionally. I love to sing. I have been singing since I was a kid. It's one of my favorite things. It's actually probably my biggest passion in this world, to sing. It also cringes me out more than anything in the world. Oh my God, play a video of me singing in front of me and it's over. I'm out of there. I'm going to beg you not to do it. It's more than cringe. It makes me almost irritated. And so I'm in this class and I told myself I should sing. I thought, what if I sing? And then I immediately was like, no, absolutely not. I don't want to sing. That would be so weird if I sang right now. And then I thought, oh, there's the cringe. There's the indication from God that this is what I should do. So fuck it, I'm going to do it. And I sang. And after I sang, I was just filled with this pride. And it's almost like when I get off of a stage after I sing, like the cringe still exists, but it's something otherworldly. I can't even quite explain it. It's like when you do something that makes you so uncomfortable, and in the moment it's not like immediate gratification. It's not a lustful thing whatsoever. And when I mention lust, which is something that's also keeping you stagnant in your current reality, trapped, I'm talking about things that give immediate pleasure, that you don't really have to work for, and it's a very fleeting feeling. Singing, putting yourself out there, doing whatever it is that you do, for me it's very much singing, that makes you recoil, is not something that gives immediate gratification. It's something that you believe, you have this inner knowing that once you do it, you are going to be given back so much more. You are going to receive tenfold when you do this thing. After I sang, everything kind of switched for me. I said, oh, okay, I'm proud of this class now. And that's not to say pride is the most important feeling at all. But it is something that to me matters. It matters. I like to feel proud of myself. And so not only did I feel proud of myself, but when people at the end of that class told me, wonderful class, great class, loved the singing, I believed them. And it's important to believe in yourself and do that thing and be proud of yourself. So if there is something on your heart that makes you feel cringe, and maybe you spend all day scrolling on your phone and something pops out at you and you think, I kind of wish I could do that, but no, it's way too uncomfortable. I could never put myself in front of a camera. I could never sing in front of a camera, in front of a crowd of people. I could never create an art Instagram or a food Instagram, or just do something that looks a little bit messy, looks a little bit cringy, because you're seen trying. If you have something like that, which I think we all do, know that the coolest thing you can do is try. And when people see you trying, and beyond trying, not giving up, even though it maybe looks embarrassing, cringy, messy, weird, whatever it is, you doing that inspires, that ricochets off of so many other people and inspires so many other people. And at least I can speak for myself. I'm going to think you're 100% cooler if I see that you're trying and you're doing something it's not easy. I'm going to think you're cool. And I'm probably going to think it doesn't even seem like they're trying. I'm probably going to think they're not trying. This is normal for them. Maybe you're thinking that about me, who's recording myself and starting this podcast, and you're thinking, oh, it's just natural, it's easy for her. And while communication is one of my strong suits, this isn't natural. This isn't easy. This is me following the cringe. Once again, fear and lust are keeping you constricted in your current reality. If you say, oh, it's not fear, I'm not scared of anything, is it your lust? Are you seeking things that give you immediate gratification? Are you seeking things that you don't truly have to work for? And if it's not lust, what is it that is keeping you from looking deeper within yourself, from holding that mirror up? Instead of seeing other people and feeling cringe and then thinking, I could never do that because that's so cringe. Why do you care so much about what other bitter people think? What do you care about other judgmental people? The only person that you need to be making proud is yourself. Of course, love deeply, respect people. Don't do things that are going to hurt other people. But create, follow your heart, follow the cringe. I invite you to do what I've been doing, which is when I feel that cringe, that's an indication that I should do it. I say, oh, that video seems really uncomfortable to post. Oh, okay, then that's the video I should post. Or I'm in this class and that seems like a very cringy thing to do, to start singing. Okay, so then I should sing. Oh, hugging that person in that class. Seeing somebody that I barely know, saying hello to them and hugging them, that feels cringy, so it's exactly what I should do. That cringy thing is what sets you apart. Follow your cringe. Let the fear dwindle off. The more that you start following your cringe, the more that you are being authentically you. The more that you are being authentically you, the more that you are following your purpose, your mission in this world. And the more that you become a magnet and you attract the people that you are meant to attract in this world, the more that you inspire people, the more that you vibrate and live as the most expanded version of yourself. Not everyone has the same cringe, so follow yours. And don't quit. Keep doing it. Keep following that cringe. Do it once, do it twice, do it for the rest of your life until you don't feel the cringe at all. You just live freely without fear. And so you'll start seeking the gratification and the dopamine that comes with being yourself and expressing yourself, as opposed to those quick, immediate gratification, lustful urges that we have. And again, that's not to say that lust is a bad thing. Immediate gratification, I'm definitely not exempt from this feeling. What I do know, though, is that fear and lust will keep you trapped if you stay there. So, yeah, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Let yourself be inspired and then inspire others. That's what we came here to do, to lift each other up, walk each other home, and just be ourselves. So screw what anybody else thinks. Just make yourself proud. Okay. Mwah. Thank you for tuning in to The Lost and Found. This has been a really fun episode to talk about. It was very intuitive. I was showering and I thought about it and I said, okay, I'm going to put up my little light and I'm just going to film this from my bedroom. And I always film from my bedroom, so I don't know what I'm talking about there. Film from my bed, I mean. I've got little baby stitch here, another baby stitch here. Okay. I love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your night and lean into the cringe. And if somebody else makes you feel cringe, that's a sign as well that maybe you should be doing what they're doing. Okay. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.